The 48 Laws of Power Law 2.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is part 2 to my series of the 48 Laws of Power. If you haven't seen part 1, you can go back and see it. But when I talk about the 48 Laws of Power, all I can do is speak from my own life experience, my own personal experiences and work environments, etc. But law number 2 states, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use your enemies. Be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy. They also become spoiled and tyrannical. But hire a former enemy, and he will be more loyal than a friend, because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than from enemies. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them. I'm 45 years old. I have one real friend from my childhood. Every single person I've ever considered to be my friend in my life has backstabbed me. I've had a lot of real life Judases in my life. And it's like God will let you continue experiencing these things, patterns over and over and over and over, to make you wise, to give you that wisdom, to start trusting your intuition. Because a lot of times I'd be like, this is a real friend. This is the one, this guy, I trust him. And even my wife would always warn me, like, don't trust these people. You're sharing too much with them. But God wants you to go through these things. Every single person has betrayed me. There was one friend when I was at Sunrun. I noticed this chubby, shy guy comes in. I had just figured the job out, graduated my 60 days. He was not going to make it. I saw him doing the same thing as me, asking everybody for help. I took it upon myself. I took him under my wing, took him out knocking every single day. I would pay for his meals. He was broke. So I helped him out every way I could. I used to put him 50-50 on my sales just because he was with me, just to help him. Like that's just the type of person that I am. And he would just shower with me. Oh, I love you, brother. You're a great leader. Oh, you're so amazing. I love you. Oh my God, you're welcome to my house. Just showering me with compliments and all these things. And I was too blind at the time to see it. I became super close with him. My family became close. My kids would play with his kids. We hung out together. We were like a family. I even loaned them a pretty good amount of money. The first opportunity he got, he backstabbed me. He went and tried to go steal a customer that I had spoken to, that I knocked on their door. And just for that simple fact that I caught him doing that, I had to cut him off. I don't play with that. Once you show me that I can't trust you, that's it, you're done. But a lot of people, they shower you with compliments, but secretly they're envious of you. And one way to know when someone is a narcissist is they love to copy. I mentioned in my last video, especially one of my managers, he was the main one. He would watch everything I did on Instagram, the books I would talk about Napoleon Hill. He would literally steal my subjects and present them to everyone in the meeting like it was his knowledge that he was sharing to everybody. It was the weirdest thing, and he did it a lot. These people, they hate you, but they love you. Hatred is just secretly, it's envy. When they see somebody from the bottom just work their ass off, they can't stand it. They see in you what they lack, and instead of admiring it and wanting to get to know you, like, hey, what are you doing to stand out? Like, can you show me what you're doing? No, they will just secretly hate you and backstab you. And I've had it happen a lot. But once I started wisening up, I started noticing things. I started trusting my intuition. But I've had a lot of people turn on me. I've had people that are millionaires with nice houses, nice cars. I have a shitty car, just new to the solar industry. They straight up burned me for my installs just because they were pissed off that I walked away from them. They had to get their get back at me. And they're like, they're wolves in sheep's clothing. You know, they wear this disguise, this mask, but they're just full of hatred and envy. And this part, it says, learn how to use enemies. Once I started wisening up, I knew who couldn't stand me. So I would use them to get information of what's being said, or they'd spill the beans on who's cheating, especially during competitions. They'd tell me, yeah, so-and-so's helping them get deals because they're trying to take your team out of the competition. So it's a twisted game, but you got to learn how to play, because these guys do not play fair. You know, this whole life, everybody manipulates. Everybody twists things and does things to get what they're desiring. But the thing is, there's a way to do it ethically, and there's a way to do it unethically. I use the power of the mind in a powerful, positive way, while they do it in a way to cause harm to people. So that's my take on law number 2. Never put too much trust in a friend. It's sad to say, but there aren't too many real friends. There's great people out there. I know a lot of great people. But when it comes down to it, you cannot trust anyone. And really quick, I'll go back to my gang banging days. You know, every one of us would have died for each other, but I've seen this happen over and over again. When it comes to you doing life in prison, there's very few people that will take it all the way and not turn on you. I saw one of my friends that I grew up with rose all the way up the ranks, gave his life to the gang. When he finally earned his badge, life in prison, his own people stabbed him up, tried to take him out. So that says a lot. So never put too much trust.